and welcome to Spiritual Conversations. We are on episode 39. My name is Candice Sanderson here in the Sunshine State of Florida, and with me is my co-host and friend.
It's sunny here. Hi, it's Cari Palmer. I'm in the Seattle, Washington area, and we have sunshine for now.
Cari, I wanted to talk to you about something that's been on my mind this week. It's all about life and how life sometimes weaves around us in a way that is so surprising and sometimes delightful through coincidences and synchronicities. I had started a blog about taking control of your energy field and how we use our energy to affect others. So imagine my surprise, not really, when I saw a post on Facebook from you last night about how the universe responds to your frequency. And it's like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I had written.
Oh my goodness.
And then one of our mutual friends, Keith, responded to your post about a recent situation. He had to go just recently to the emergency room, as a patient. He said he was just surrounded by all this chaos. And no matter how positive he tried to remain, it just didn't work out. He finally had to text someone or call someone, but he had to, enlist the help of others in order to literally protect his own health.
Right.
So we may think that we are independent and in charge of our lives, but there are so many energy forces, these powerful vibrations that guide us. And most of the time, we don't even know it. We don't realize it. There's this undercurrent of energy that guides us, each and every one of us. Keith, of course, knows that, and he was trying to really use it.
Right.
But this energy comes from all around us, both the physical and the non-physical realms. When the energy is positive, that's great. But when it's not, Cari, when it's really low level, sometimes our individual energy just isn't enough to counteract it. So my question is, what do we do? How do we deal with this? My first thought is, obviously, recognize that there are these energies. Are they positive energies? And how can you change your energy field? If you're operating from the frequencies of gratitude and love, that's great. But if you're in a lot of pain to the point where you have to go to the emergency room, sometimes it's difficult to keep those low level energies away because, that brings in the energy of fear. Right. But remember, being energy beings and very powerful ones, we can use our free will to decide whether we're going to accept incoming frequencies or reject them. But as Keith's situation showed, your surroundings make a big difference because when you're in group energy, that's much more powerful. So group energy inside a smoky bar at midnight, for example, is very different than a midnight mass in a church or a synagogue. We may not win every single battle, but if we choose wisely on how we use our energy, we can win the war.
I did reach out to Keith when he responded. I'm like, hello, excuse me, is there something you're not telling me? And so he did give me the update of what's going on. But yeah,
it's funny because I did too. I reached out to him and I've got all the details.
Yeah, well, he could have probably just copied and pasted to both of us then. And it's like when you think about going to the emergency room too, which there's times when you just have to do it. The energy there already, it's stress. I mean, it's the people working there. Right. They're like, it's hard. The people who are there, they're in pain. There's not a lot of Susie Sunshines bouncing through the place like candy strippers, like with little balloons or anything. There's not a lot. So I can't imagine because he's a very uplifting person, upbeat, tries to always stay there, but it's like, there's so much pain. And then what did he named one person Attila the Hun. It was like, this is
right.
It's just like, I felt so bad for him. But yeah, it's like when we've talked about this, you walk into a room, you can feel energy. And then, but
yes,
in most cases, you can decide to leave the room. So, I mean, I would just choose to leave a space. And so, yeah, having to have that negativity all the way around you and stay protected, stay in your cocoon, stay in your bubble and try and experience your pain, be one with it, but just always radiate love and energy and try and send all the good stuff to everyone around you. I think that's all I could try to do. But yeah, I don't know how strong any of us could be until we're in that situation. So yeah,
Right.
I don't know, man.
But Cari, at least you and I and people like Keith, we know these things. So we know that you can build what Monroe calls is that reball, a
Bubble.
resonant
Yeah.
energy balloon. So we can use our energy to build this bubble around us that's
Right.
going to help keep some of that energy out. I even did a couple of YouTube videos on my other channel on how to use gems like selenite, for example. Get a wand of selenite to clear your energy field. So we know those kind of tricks. It helps if you can meditate, but a lot of people, Cari, don't do that.
I
But
know.
you know what?
Most of us don't.
If you can implement a daily practice, it helps build your
Muscle.
ability to control your own energy, so that when you do go to a situation that's going to be negative because of the environment, you've got more tools. So if you can't meditate, then that's okay. Try to find a few minutes each day just to sit in silence, even if it's for 3 minutes. Pay attention to your breath. Just notice as you breathe in and you breathe out. That kind of puts a space between you and your thoughts, and it allows you to come back to center.
Yeah.
But use your energy wisely. Take charge, stay positive, don't obsess on the negative, and search for the positive. Now, that's easier said than done. If you're on your way to the emergency room, it's hard to stay positive.
Exactly.
But you may not win every single battle, but you can win the war as you think about everything that is surrounding you is your energy, and you can help control that. It was just so interesting that I'm writing a blog about this, and all of a sudden you've already tapped into my mind. You posted something, and then here we go.
Well, and you think about it, the emergency room is a great example, but there are so many other places to where this is going to happen. Say
Yes.
the Department of Motor Vehicles. I mean, there's so many places where you go. It's just people are just not loving what they do. And you go in and you just feel that energy when you walk in. But yeah, it's the thing you said about sitting and just for everybody just to try and practice close your mind. Don't call it meditation, whatever you need. It's literally just, it's like putting something in your arsenal to where you're protected in any one of those situations.
Yes.
And when you get there and you feel that energy, you could like, okay, I'm going to switch to light while all this darkness is here, and just physically like feel the change for yourself. But you got to have that power. You got to do it yourself.
We can do it ourselves because we are such powerful energy beings. We can take charge. We can stay positive. Keith wasn't able to, using his own energy, to change things, but he did end up changing things. He ended up, needing to contact someone else to bring in some assistance. Yeah. But it still turned out very positive. So if you can learn to just recognize how powerful you are as an energy being, bring in gratitude, bring in grace into your life. And when you do that, you start attracting more of the same. And if you have a bad day, okay, that's all right.
It's
that's
behind you.
Just
put it behind you.
It's behind you. Yeah.
Let it go. Rear view mirror, baby.
Okay, so this is a good point to remember how powerful you are. And this is also a good place for us to end. So until next time, remember, we are all energy beings. Yes. And how we use our energy defines who we are. When you bring in those higher vibrational frequencies of love and gratitude, just wait and see what a difference it will make. And when you have those exceptions to the rule, know that it's the cumulative effect of positive energy that's going to win out. You can win too in this. We all can. It's all about learning.
Yeah. And just stay positive, stay up, stay up.
Yes, absolutely.
Just when you stay up, you'll find out that you're staying up more and more and more every time. Just try and ride that higher vibration as much as you possibly can.
Ride that wave, baby.
Yep, let's do it. Woo!
And
All
until next time, please join us. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like us, share everything, all that good stuff.
See you next time, guys.
Bye, guys. See ya. So you can't medicate? I said medicate.
Yeah.
I'll wait till you finish drinking.
I love you.